The last time we were in the shop, we did a test to show that our glow plugs were indeed bad using a fuse jumper. Only one glow plug passed the test. It was glow plug number 2. Today, I went ahead, just out of curiosity, make sure it wasn't just a wiring problem. I went and ohmed out the wire between glow plug 2 and the connector at the controller, and it came in fine. So what we do first is we got to go in with some needle nose pliers. You just latch on and gently pull up, and then you can fish out the glow plug connector. Now you got to take your torque wrench. This is how you're not going to break a dang glow plug. You take the torque wrench, and we're going to set it to approximately, on this one it's 3 1/4 marks to get to 30 Newton meters. That's as far as we want to go strength-wise onto this glow plug. 10 millimeter deep well and a short extension, and this glow plug is spinning out. Our heat tests worked perfectly fine. If you reach the point where it clicks, do not continue because you will break the glow plug. Alright folks, had to change the camera battery here. Just wanted to show you first, give a call to Joel over at Million Mile Sprinter and he'll hook you up. This here is a Verle OEM glow plug controller. It is the new design, which has thermal reset breakers as opposed to fusible links. The original design, if the fusible links blow, you're stuck. You don't have any glow plug and fail, even if you change the plug. You have to change the controller or solder in some new links. Next up would be the actual Bosch Duratherm plugs. To know if they're the actual OEM and not the Chinese junk, just look on the box right there. It says made in France. The made in France ones, those are the good ones that will give you the proper ceramic coating. So when you hold up this new one and compare it to the old one, you will see everything is the exact same dimension and it has the ceramic coating on it so you won't get the corrosion. Now you'll notice on this it is very shiny because it is covered in penetrant that I had been sitting in there soaking the cylinders on heat cycles for a week straight. Now if you call Auto House AZ, they will also give you an OEM quality glow plug controller, but this is a Beirut. This is technically an aftermarket version, but there were some years that Mercedes did use Beirut instead of Verle inside. I did plug this one in, and I tried to use it the first time, and this van suddenly gave, instead of just a glow time error, it gave 4 glow plug errors and a glow time error. With the original controller in there, it only gave the glow time error. It was not even reading the plugs anymore because it was completely blown. When you come back, I should have all these in, but first I want to show you a trick. If you're Second Amendment friendly, you know exactly what this is right here. In order to clean the bores, it's quite simple. I just take a little bit of CLP onto the cleaning pad on the rod and drop it straight down in the hole, and you can push it in and spin it and it will clear and clean that bore. You have to use a small caliber like a 22 LR caliber. You can't use 5.56 because that will get stuck in the holes. Once you do it, you pull it out and all the carbon that came out. This is how you're going to clean the bores out, so this new glow plug will stay nice and new and work for many years to come. And in 10 years or 100,000 miles, we'll be pulling it out here again and changing it with no problem. One last thing, when we go to tighten the glow plug in, remember we were at 30 Newton meters for loosening. If it gets stuck at 30, you stop. You can turn it to 35 Newton meters. But that's as far as you want to go. 40 Newton meters is the breaking point of a glow plug. If it doesn't come out at 35, you have a choice. You can leave it for eternity, or you can continue with another week of heating cycles with penetrant and in hopes that it will clear itself, and 99% of the time, in 2 weeks, it will clear itself. When it comes to putting them back in, however, you do not want to put 30 Newton meters on it. Obviously, that'll make it impossible to get out in 100,000 miles. We're going to set this here to 15 Newton meters. And that's all you're going to want to put on these plugs. So you just take them and you stick the wrench on it and easily tighten in until you get to the click. Once you get that click, stop. Try just nice and easy one more time. It's clicked that second time. That's as far as you want to go. This way, you won't ever have a glow plug stuck in your head. See you in a bit. Okay, it's about 15 minutes later, and I've replaced all the glow plugs. They all came out nice and easily. And right back in there, if you can see it, is the glow plug controller. Move that out of the way. That's the brand new Verler unit. All it is you have the 3 10mm nuts, 2 to hold it in and 1 to hold the main power line on it. And then you have the CAN bus connector and the main connector. So, here comes the moment of truth. You saw how it started before. Let's see how it starts now. As it should. No warning lights, no hesitation to fire. And you can't really see it in the dark here in the shop, but no excess smoke. A job well done.